Man, there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the market if you've been paying attention. Um, the uncertainty is causing investors to sell off some of the stuff that they own, and you might call it panic. You might be trying to time the market. You might call it a number of things, but I just thought I'd jump on here and just kind of let you guys know what I'm doing as a result of what's happening now in the market. And that's nothing. I'm not changing anything right now. I'm not deciding to move everything to cash and try to do anything like that. I am doing nothing. And you want to know something? When you start talking about a diversified portfolio, you hear that term used very often, but sometimes I don't think people really understand what that means. And quite frankly, if you have a truly diversified portfolio, there's generally going to be some part of your portfolio that's not performing like other parts of your portfolio. But that is why you want a diversified portfolio, because none of us can predict what's going to happen in one sector of the market or the other. For example, the last 10, 15 years, U.S. equities, U.S. stocks have far outperformed international equities. Probably about the last 10, 15 years. So much so that some investors are saying, I don't even need international exposure in my portfolio. All I need is the large cap growth funds. All I need is the Metas and the Amazons and the Microsofts and the Apples, and that's all I need. I don't need to even worry about international exposure. Well, and I get it. It's a short period of time. It's a very small slice of time. But this year, in 2025, international equities are outperforming the U.S. equities that are in my portfolio. So if you were only invested in U.S. equities, you had a good run. But like I said, we cannot predict what's going to happen in the market. And right now, international equities, my international exposure in my portfolio is outperforming U.S. stocks. So, sometimes recency bias can get people caught up. And if you were biased towards U.S. equities because of their recent performance, I think that's pretty normal. But I think it's important. I'll put it this way. For me, it's important to not try to maximize my portfolio by trying to move money to whatever sector is performing well at the time. Because again, we can't time the market. So the moral of the story is a well-diversified portfolio is what can allow us to maybe not reach our maximum return, but it can help us sleep at night because, and I'll repeat, if your portfolio is truly diversified, then at least a part of your portfolio is going to be underperforming at any given time. But that's what you want. That's what allows you to sleep. That's what allows you to realize that you have purchased a broad sector of the market. So it doesn't really matter which sector is performing the best at any given time. Your goal is to own it all and to reap the rewards of owning it all and not having to worry about trying to time your purchases and time your sales. You just have a diversified portfolio, continue to put money in, and reap the rewards. Talk to you guys soon.